You too, man. What's that word, man? What's that word, man? Today we back with another motherfucking reaction video. Today we finna react to Friday. Well, weird facts you didn't know. Now look, man, Friday was that movie, man. It's a hood classic, man. I know y'all know about Friday, man. Everybody didn't damn near watch Friday. I didn't watch. I'm pretty sure everybody didn't watch all the motherfuckers. So first I want to say, man, I appreciate the love y'all giving me on my last video I just uploaded a couple days ago. That motherfucker about to touch 5 already. I tell y'all fucking with the little reaction, so I'm about to keep them coming, man. Like I said, man, this year, man, I'm uploading all year long, man. No cap. But yeah, let's get into the video, man. Let's see what I'm talking about.
What's up?
Good morning. Are you prepared for Jehovah's return? Because if you're not, I have a pamphlet.
Friday didn't follow the rule.
That nigga made the door on her dumb ass.
It broke them on purpose. Actors bombed auditions. Scenes got rewritten on the spot. Real gang members wandered into frame. And one bathroom rant wasn't even in the script. These are 12 weird facts about Friday. And buried in the bonus, a moment so real the crew couldn't control it, so they just kept rolling. Number 1. The budget is either $2.3 million or $3.5 million, depending on who you believe. Ice Cube tweets in 2016 that Friday cost $2.3 million. He's defending himself against criticism about not paying the cast enough. Every official source says $3.5 million. Box Office Mojo says $3.5. IMDb says $3.5. New Line Cinema's records say $3.5. Ice Cube insists to $2.3. That's a $1.2 million discrepancy. Nobody knows where the missing money went, or if it ever existed. Either Cube's misremembering his own film's budget, or every database on the internet is wrong. Either way, the film makes $27.4 million worldwide. The budget confusion doesn't matter when you're printing money.
And I'm trying to, Worm. Niggas are broke these days.
Man, they could have made $1 billion, bro, in my opinion, bro. Motherfuckers fired. I be watching them bitches so many times, like rewatching them, bro. I probably rewatch them bitches like at least like once, twice a month sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
Number 2. Chris Tucker got paid $10,000 and then refused $12 million for the sequel. Tucker makes $10,000 for Friday, 3 weeks of work. The film makes him a star. Rush Hour pays him $5 million. Rush Hour 2 pays him $20 million.
They only made 10,000. Damn, that's crazy, bro. They did, bro. Wrong. I ain't gonna lie.
Rush Hour 3 pays him $25 million. In 2007, Tucker becomes the highest paid actor in Hollywood. New Line offers him $10 to $12 million for next Friday. Tucker says no. He's found religion. He doesn't want to smoke weed on camera anymore. The character requires constant marijuana use. Tucker walks away from generational wealth because of his faith. Ice Cube replaces him with Mike Epps. The sequels make money, but Smokey's absence is
I respect that. I respect that. Yeah, man, that is faith for sure. You gotta respect that. No cap.
felt. Tucker's performance at $10,000 becomes one of the most iconic in comedy history. You can't replace that. Number 3. DJ Pooh was supposed to play Smokey until New Line demanded an experienced comedian. DJ Pooh co-writes the script with Ice Cube. Smokey is based on Pooh's past as a dealer in South Central. Pooh plans to play the role himself. New Line Cinema says no. They want a seasoned comedian with stand-up experience. The studio doesn't trust a first-time screenwriter to also star in the film. Pooh gets bumped down to Red, who gets knocked out by Debo. Chris Rock reads for Smokey. Tommy Davidson reads for Smokey. Chris Tucker walks in and improvises half his audition. Tucker gets the part. Pooh watches his own character become a cultural icon in someone else's hands. Tucker's manic energy and falsetto voice makes Smokey legendary. Pooh creates the character. Tucker makes people remember him.
I did. I went in there to pick up my check, came home, supervisor called me about 4 o'clock.
Number 4. F. Gary Gray was terrified to direct because Ice Cube was the toughest man in America. Gray directs music videos for Dr. Dre and Ice
What, bro? That nigga was the toughest man in America. He was scared. That's crazy as fuck.
Cube. He's never made a feature film. Ice Cube offers him Friday as his directorial debut. Gray panics. In interviews, he admits he's terrified the audience won't accept Ice Cube in a comedy. This is 1995. Cube's known for the Police and playing Doughboy in Boys in the Hood. Gray worries America won't believe the toughest man in the country can be funny. He shoots the film in 20 days at houses belonging to his childhood friends in South Central. The scene where Debo punches Red is filmed at Gray's actual childhood home. Gray even cameos in the liquor store scene. The film works because Gray knows the neighborhood. He's not an outsider trying to manufacture authenticity. He grew up on these streets. The comedy comes from lived experience, not Hollywood imagination. Gray goes on to direct The Italian Job and Straight Outta Compton, but he's never as scared as he is on day one of Friday, watching Ice Cube try to make people laugh. Number 5. Ice Cube plans to self-finance Friday on credit cards like Robert Townsend did with Hollywood Shuffle. Ice Cube and DJ Pooh realize their inexperience makes major studios unlikely to finance the film. They float the idea of self-financing. Robert Townsend's Hollywood Shuffle becomes their blueprint. Townsend makes his 1987 comedy about black actors in Hollywood by charging everything to credit cards. Ice Cube sees this and thinks he can do the same. He's ready to max out credit cards for equipment and locations. New Line Cinema hears about the script and steps in. They offer 3.
I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I feel like that'd be a good idea for him. I ain't gonna lie. Me might as well.
$5 million. The credit card plan gets shelved, but Ice Cube's willingness to risk personal bankruptcy for the film shows how badly he wants to make it. Townsend proves you can make a movie with no money.
Sometimes you gotta take that risk, man. Okay, you gotta take a risk, man, for real.
And no studio. Ice Cube proves you can take that same independent spirit and turn it into a studio hit. Hollywood Shuffle makes $8 million on credit cards. Friday makes $27 million with studio backing. Both films change what's possible for black filmmakers. The credit card plan never happens. But the desperation behind it drives Ice Cube to make sure Friday gets made one way or another.
What's up, Craig?
Number 6. Angela means coached Chris Tucker over spaghetti dinner after he bombed his first audition. Tucker's first audition goes terribly. He doesn't understand the character. The casting directors aren't impressed. Tucker contacts Angela Means, who's already been cast as Felicia. He asks for her acting coach's number. Means invites him to her house instead. She cooks spaghetti, and they workshop the role over dinner. Means later says, by the time that spaghetti was gone, Chris was smoky. One meal saves Tucker's career. He goes back for a second audition, with Means coaching in his head. The manic energy, the falsetto panic, the physical comedy, it all comes from that spaghetti dinner. Tucker gets the part. The film makes him a star, and it happens because Angela Means decides to help instead of guarding her acting coach like a secret. One act of generosity changes Tucker's entire trajectory. He goes from bombing an audition to becoming the highest paid actor in Hollywood, all because someone made him spaghetti. Number 7. The film is based on Ice Cube's cousin getting fired from UPS and DJ Pooh's real life in South Central. Ice Cube calls Friday mostly autobiographical. Craig getting fired on his day off came straight from Cube's own family. His cousin worked for UPS and was abruptly let go after being accused of stealing boxes. He swore he didn't do it, but the company dropped him anyway. Cube watched the fallout and thought the story was too...
Said that nigga got fired for stealing boxes. Oh, that's crazy. That's a crazy ass way to get fired from a job. Somebody. Ew, dog.
perfect not to use. That real-life injustice becomes Craig's entire motivation in the movie. Smokey comes directly from DJ Pooh's past. Pooh has openly said he grew up around dealers in South Central, understood the neighborhood ecosystem, and knew exactly how guys operated on the block, the way they hustled, the way they talked, the way they got into trouble they couldn't talk their way out of. Smokey was a comedic exaggeration, but his roots were real. Nearly every character in Friday was built from people Cube and Pooh knew growing up. Debo, Red, Felicia, Big Worm, they weren't.
And it's funny, bro. You could tell, bro. Like, it's some real hood shit, dog. I for sure believe that. Like, shit like this really happened in the hood. So that's, you feel me? Like, that shit makes sense for him to have family that really go, like, went through some real shit like this. No cap.
Copies of real individuals, but composites of the types of people who existed on their streets. Cube always said Hollywood only showed one version of the hood, tragedy. He wanted to show the version he knew. The jokes, the lazy afternoons, the people hanging out on porches, the neighborhood drama.
Fact, it's real shit, bro. People, be like, bro, people, I feel like, bro, like, hood, bro. We got the most funniest people, bro, to come here, though. It be some funny motherfuckers here, I swear.
That was big, but never fatal.
What's up, Craig? What's up, Smokey?
Nothing.
Number 8, By Felicia, becomes an internet meme 20 years after release. Angela Means plays Felicia for maybe 3 minutes of screen time. She asks to borrow a car. Craig says no. She asks to borrow money. Smokey says no. She walks away. Craig waves dismissively and says, "Bye, Felicia." It's a throwaway line in 1995. Nobody quotes it. Nobody thinks about it. Then, around 2015, the internet discovers it. The phrase explodes as a universal dismissal. Politicians use it, brands use it. People who've never seen Friday use it. Means watches her tiny role become the thing everyone knows her for. She cries in interviews about being typecast. She's a talented actress reduced to 2 words. People recognize her on the street and yell, "Bye Felicia," with the wrong spelling. The meme outlives the movie. Most people using the phrase have no idea where it came from. Angela Means creates one of the most quoted lines in film history and gets nothing but typecasting in return. Number 9. Friday is Only, the 3rd screenplay Ice Cube ever wrote. Ice Cube writes 2 screenplays before Friday. Neither one gets developed. Neither one gets made. He has 0 formal screenwriting training, no film school, no classes, no mentors. John Singleton tells him, if you can write a record, you can write a movie. Cube believes him. He writes Friday with DJ Pooh in weeks. They know the characters because they lived with these people. They know the dialogue because they heard it their whole lives. The structure is simple. One day, one neighborhood, one problem. Big Worm wants his money, or someone dies. Everything else is character interaction. No complicated plot mechanics, no 3-act structure from a screenwriting book. Just people being people for 90 minutes. The script works because it's authentic. Cube writes what he knows. The film makes $27 million.
And that's why that motherfucker's so famous and popular, bro. Because it's like you can tell it's authentic. Like you feel me? Like this like real life, like some real hood shit. And they know. They already knew, like, yeah, this shit gonna do numbers. This shit gonna make us some money. They already knew. He's smart as hell for sure.
Cube's 3rd screenplay ever becomes one of the most influential comedies of the 90s. All because John Singleton tells him writing movies isn't that different from writing rap. Turns out he's right.
I want you to get your ass up today, go out, and look for a job.
Number 10. John Witherspoon improvises most of his dialogue, including the entire toilet
R.P. John, man. R.P. John, man. No cap.
scene. Witherspoon plays Mr. Jones, Craig's father. The bathroom scene isn't in the script. Witherspoon improvises the whole thing. Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, eating up all the food. The rant about cereal and bowls and kitchen privilege becomes the most quoted scene in the movie besides Bye Felicia. Once Witherspoon realizes F. Gary Gray will let him improvise, he takes over every scene he's in. His natural comedic timing makes a supporting character into a scene stealer. The toilet monologue is Witherspoon doing stand-up disguised as acting. Gray keeps the camera rolling and lets him work. Witherspoon reprises the role in Next Friday and Friday After Next. Mr. Jones becomes iconic because Witherspoon refuses.
Which one was y'all favorite Friday in the comments? Let me know, man. What was y'all favorite Friday? Mine's it gotta be the first one for sure, though. I fuck with the first one, but Friday After Next fire too.
To stick to the script. He's a veteran comedian who knows what's funny. He trusts his instincts over the written page. The film is better because Gray trusts him back. Number 11. Bernie Mac's Pastor. Clever Scene is one perfect take of pure physical comedy.
Bernie too, man.
Bernie Mac plays Pastor Clever for 2 minutes of screen time. He runs from Mr. Parker's house in absolute panic. The character thinks he's witnessed a murder. The physical comedy mixes with genuine terror. Mac nails it in one take. Film schools study the scene as a masterclass in comedic timing. The way Mac moves, the panic in his voice, the escalating hysteria, it's all perfectly calibrated. He's not doing bits. He's fully committed to the character's fear. That's what makes it funny. Mac uses Friday as a launching pad to bigger stardom. He gets the Bernie Mac show 6 years later. But comedy nerds remember Pastor Clever running down the street screaming about a body. 2 minutes of screen time. One perfect take. Bernie Mac shows everyone on set what a professional looks like. Number 12. 3 main cast members die before last. Friday can be made. John Witherspoon dies in October 2019. Tommy Tiny Lister Jr. dies in December 2020. Anthony A.J. Johnson dies in September 2021. 3 legends gone in 2 years.
Yeah, make sure they all rest in peace, man. No cap. It's sad, man. It's sad. But you know, it's life. Man, they all rest in peace. They with God now.
Ice Cube completes the Last Friday script in April 2019, 1 month before Witherspoon's death. Warner Bros. Rejects it. Cube writes 2 versions, one where Craig's in prison, another built around Craig's relationship arc. The studio says no to both. Witherspoon, Lister, and Johnson die waiting for a sequel that never comes. Ice Cube goes on social media. You let our legends die. The franchise becomes a memorial instead of a continuation. In June 2024, Last Friday goes back into development, but it's too late. Mr. Jones is gone, Debo is gone, Ezal is gone. The film can't recapture what made the original work because the original cast is dead. Friday becomes a time capsule, a record of a moment and a neighborhood and people who made the world laugh. You can't remake that. You can't replace those performances. The sequel sits in development hell while fans watch the original and remember what they've lost. Bonus. 2 real gang members refuse to leave the shot and make it into the final film. During Smokey's Angel Dust flashback, 2 real gang members sit on a wall in the background. They're not extras. They're not part of the production. They just happen to be there when filming starts. The crew asks them to move. They refuse. The production offers them money to be official extras. They refuse. They insist on staying in the shot anyway. Production can't remove them without causing a scene.
Bro, they tripping, bro. I would have took the paper. Nigga got the fuck on. Niggas on some bullshit.
F. Gary Gray makes a calculation. It's not worth the confrontation. He shoots the scene with them in frame. They're visible in the final film. 2 unauthorized people sitting on a wall watching a movie get made. It's the most South Central thing about Friday. You can't control the neighborhood. You can only work with it. Gray knows this because he grew up there. He doesn't try to sanitize the location or remove inconvenient reality. The gang members stay. The scene works. Friday becomes authentic because it doesn't try to fake authenticity. Ice Cube spends $3.5 million proving hood films can be funny. Chris Tucker goes from $2,500 to the highest paid actor in Hollywood. The film creates internet memes, launches careers, and captures South Central laughing on a Friday afternoon. 3 cast members die, waiting for a sequel that never comes. But Friday lives forever because it shows a side of the hood Hollywood usually ignores. People sitting on porches, people talking trash, people surviving another day without getting shot. That's the real story. And 27 million people pay to see it.
Hey, no cap, man. Friday, hey. This movie is one of the ones, man. This motherfucker going in the books forever. No cap. So they did their thing on this one, man. You can't, I don't think you could do nothing like this no more. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, rest in peace to all of them that passed away. And a lot of these facts I didn't even know. That's crazy. Hey, it's a lot of things we don't know, man. But they made some hell. They made hella money on these movies, man. No cap. But I hope y'all enjoy this little reaction I did, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. I got more content pushing out for y'all 2026, man, and we gone.